I'm back with another Taco Bell mukbang thing where I just sit and chat and eat. So today I have cinnamon twists. That's usually what I get. If I get Taco Bell, I'm probably getting the cinnamon twists. I think this is the Chipotle ranch chicken burrito. And then I got the Doritos Locos Taco Supreme. Remember when they had the ranch Doritos Locos Tacos? Daggone, that was good. They don't have that anymore, obviously. That was on another level. I always thought the nacho ones were good, but like the ranch ones, oh my god. And a Baja Blast. And I paid for it with money from Fanjoy. So, whoever used my link and bought something off Fanjoy, thank you so much. You paid for my meal. Thank you. I appreciate that. My meal came to like 80 cents. So, I appreciate that. Maybe I'll remember to put the link in the description box. So if you want something off Fanjoy, like Colleen Ballinger merch, or K and J, like Kian and JC merch, that's on there too. If you were ever a fan of our Second Life, right? O2L. I used to like O2L, but I don't watch them anymore. They have other people on there too. If you know who Fanjoy is, like, it's a big merch company. If you use my link, you'll get 15% off, and then I get a little kickback, which feeds my Taco Bell, which is great, because tonight I was like, I don't know what I'm going to eat. I have no food. So, thank you. Appreciate that. That was very nice of you to use my link. I'm back. Oh yeah, it's a little burnt on the bottom. That's okay. God. What did I do? Oh. What did I do? I was in North Carolina for a couple days. It wasn't long enough. But I got to go to the Miranda Sings Colleen Ballinger show and meet her again. And I gave her those gifts. And she said thank you. I didn't get to see her open it. I would forfeit my picture if I got to see her open it, but that didn't work like that. But I did get to meet her again. She's wonderful as always. And I posted a picture on my Instagram and she commented on it. Oh, I love her. I went to the Charlotte show. I'm so lucky that that's the one that she went to, because she canceled the show in Raleigh. I was on a plane to get there. Like, I was in the airport and got the notification that she canceled the show in Raleigh, and I was like, I'm going to be devastated if she cancels the show in Charlotte. I am going on a plane to see your show. But no, she didn't. She was there and she was wonderful. The plane there, I thought I was going to die. Everything went perfectly fine. It was about an hour delayed, hour and a half delayed. So I don't remember what time it was. It was like 10:30, 11 p.m. when we were boarding the plane. And I felt completely fine. I got on the plane and immediately was the most anxious person you've ever met. I've been on planes before. It has never been a problem. I was on this plane and I was like, I'm going to die. This is it. Why? I don't know why. Everyone around me was so calm. It was such a calm experience. No turbulence. Very quick flight, hour and 15, 30 minutes, maybe. And I was like, I'm going to die. I was like pregnant breathing over here, like I thought I was going to die. So that was terrifying. But the flight was so easy. So I got there. Didn't die, I would have thought. Crazy. So it was like midnight. I didn't get home till like 1 o'clock. My mom picked me up at the airport. She's so sweet. I missed her and my dad so much. But I got to see them. So she picked me up at the airport, brought me home, said, girl, there's champagne chilling in the fridge. So what do we have in our champagne? Orange juice. Yeah, we had a mimosa. That's right. We had mimosas and sat around and talked for a little bit. Dad was in bed because he had to work at 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever. So he got up to say hello and then went back to bed. The next day was the show in Charlotte, so I went to that with my mom. My mom didn't go to the show. She drove me to Charlotte, which is like an hour and a half. Oh my God. And then I went to the meet and greet. And then on the phone, they said, no re-entry. You can't leave and come back. I got to the venue. Meet and greet was over. And then people start leaving. And I'm like, hello? What's happening? We could leave and come back. So I texted my mom and said, we can leave and come back. So she came and picked me up again because she was nearby. And then she came and got me. We went to Amelie's. Maybe I'll make this my Colleen vlog. Mukbang / Colleen vlog / Charlotte visit. Maybe that's what I'll do because I don't think I've got enough footage to make its own video. So I met Colleen.
Oh, cute! Oh my God, I love your Crocs too.
So I met Colleen and it was amazing. It was so wonderful. It's always wonderful to meet her. It's only my second time meeting her. I've seen her show 3 times and I've met her twice. She's always wonderful. She's the highlight of my day every day because I watch her vlogs every day. Oh, that was a good bite. That one was a good one. Went to Amelie's, which is a French bakery place. French cafe. Beautiful. It's beautiful there. I will try to put footage in here because it was so pretty. So we were there. We got pastries to go for Dad to enjoy as well. But while we were there, we had a creme brulee, my favorite dessert personally. Oh, and we had soup. They had a roasted cauliflower soup. So good. I'm not really a vegetable person, really, but that was good. I'm a soup person, though. I love a soup. And then my mom had a spinach and artichoke. No, not spinach and artichoke. Asparagus and something soup. And she said that one was great, too. It might have been spinach and asparagus. Because it was both of those things I don't like. So it was something in asparagus, and I didn't like the other thing either. So I knew I wouldn't want the soup. But she said it was great. So we were in line. Mom paid. That was very nice of her. And then I put my email in because you can join rewards. We sit down and have our snacks. And I get an email. You have $7 of rewards. So we marched our little booties back up there and got some coffees too. So that was awesome. So if you go to Amelie's, sign up for their rewards because you will get your reward immediately, which is great because usually they wait a day to give you a reward, so you have to come back. We were still there, so we were get some coffee. We drive back to the venue. I see Colleen's show. And then Mom picks me up and we go home. So it was a very nice, quick trip to Charlotte. It would have been nice if we could spend the night because it was a long drive home. But I was on a concert high. So we were listening to pop music, which my mom doesn't like pop music. We really only listen to 70s usually, or country sometimes. But we were listening to my pop. So we were listening to a lot of Lizzo. Of course, I love Lizzo. And Taylor Swift. So I was singing along. That was a good night. We go home and go to bed. The next day we went to Spartanburg, South Carolina. So we went to Hamrick's. I love Hamrick's. For me to get clothes. I guess I'll talk about it. I have a second interview tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. So The second interview is with the part-time job. I haven't heard anything back from the full-time job. If you watched my last video, I had a job interview for a part-time library job and a full-time library job. An interview one day and then another interview the next day. The part-time job is giving me a second interview tomorrow, which I'm hoping is just a technicality and they'll be like, great, nice to meet you. You want the job? But you never know. Sometimes there's a second interview and then there's more hoops to jump through. And it's like, do you want me to can I have the job or what? So we'll see how it is. Because it's a library job. It's a government job. So I might need to do like a P test. Who knows? So that'll be interesting. It's a virtual meeting at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. It is 10:30 p.m. I should probably go to bed. But I probably won't. Not yet. I'm tired, but I won't. So we went to Hamrick's so that way I could get clothes for that interview. Well, I didn't know I was going to have the interview. Hopefully for the job. The one in Gaffney had better deals. We went to both of the Hamrick's. One in Spartanburg, one in Gaffney. The one in Gaffney is huge. And it had way better deals than the one in Spartanburg. So if you're in that area, first of all, I'm sorry. But second of all, go to the Hamrick's in Gaffney. Because it has better deals. They had like a bunch of stuff 80% off. So I got a lot of clothes for like $6. And they're nice, like work clothes. It's great. And then we just went home and hung out for the rest of the night. We watched the new Will and Grace show. The reboot. It was good, but it's a little political. I don't remember it being so political, but I haven't seen it in years, so it might have been political back then. But this one I was like, a little too much politics, girl. But it was still a good show. It was just a little weird. I don't know. But the original Will and Grace might have been like that too. I don't remember because like I was a kid, so like what's politics? And then the day after, we went to Asheville. And Asheville is always wonderful. Charlotte is my favorite out of the two cities. I guess out of the three if you consider Spartanburg a city, which like not really. Asheville's nice, but I prefer Charlotte. But we went to both, so that was fun. We just walked around, went to the Grove Arcade, went to Woolworth's Cup. I don't remember what it was called. And then we went to the art district. We went to a lot of like art places, which was fun. I like art a lot and creating and stuff. So it was nice to see artists and their work. And then that was it. And then I went on a plane, woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, went on a plane the next morning. But the plane ride home wasn't bad as far as anxiety goes. Like I think I took a nap. Like, I was fine on the way home. But the way there, I was like, this is where I die. So, I don't know what's going on with that. But a few nights prior, or the night prior to me going there, I was having... do you have these? I have an anxiety problem, first of all. Once every couple months, I have this thing where I try to go to sleep, and every few seconds, I get a jolt of panic. So, I'm laying there, and I go... And then I lay there. I lay there. Do you have this? It's very not often. Like one night every couple months. But I can't sleep when it happens. So I was having that the night before I left. And then I go on a plane and I'm panicking. And I'm like, ooh, anxiety's high right now. But I feel fine now. Weird. I got on a plane home. I got home at 10 a.m. The plane was delayed, I think, 30 minutes this time. So I got to the airport like 5:30, 5:45 or something. And I got home here at like 10 a.m. Then I took a nap and I went to work at 2. And when I was going there, I worked a shift and then I went to the airport. So both of those travel days were like crazy. I mean, the flight was only an hour and a half, but like for someone who doesn't fly and doesn't travel much, those are long days to work a full shift and then go on an airplane or go on an airplane and then work a full shift. I mean, if you can swing it, take the day off. But I don't have paid time off yet. So I would have just not gotten paid for 2 more days. So like, I'm getting paid for those 2 days. It was just a lot to do in one day. And it was wonderful to see my parents. I miss them all the time. Sometimes I wonder if I should have just moved to Charlotte, honestly, because I miss them a lot. And I've always been so dependent on them. I mean, I'm 26 and I'm just now leaving the house, but I don't know. We have a weird relationship. I'm like obsessed with them. That's what's been going on here recently. What's been going on with you? I'm going to do my taxes on Friday. I have an appointment with H&R Block. Hopefully it won't be overly expensive because with my taxes, you pay last year's taxes. So last year I worked in South Carolina, but I lived in North Carolina. So I have to pay North Carolina and South Carolina taxes, which is a ripoff. But that was only for a few months. And then I worked at an electric company. Hated it. But that was in North Carolina. So I don't have to pay any other taxes but North Carolina. But then I moved to Florida. And now I work in Florida. So I don't know how taxes work with me moving states in between the middle of the year. I don't know how that works. So hopefully H&R Block knows because I don't. So that'll be good, I guess. Hopefully I'll get a return. I don't know. Less than a month until I see Taylor Swift live. Oh, we watched the Taylor Swift Reputation tour at my parents' house. They were like, how many times have you seen this? A couple. I went to the Reputation tour 3 times. And then I've seen the Reputation tour movie countless times. When it's black and you just hear, baby, let the games begin. It's like, oh, that was a great show. Highly recommend seeing Taylor Swift if you haven't. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about. Still have half my meal left. I still have to film the try-on portion of that Yeti haul. Because in November, I bought a bunch of Yeti stuff. And then I moved to Orlando, and my Yeti stuff went to North Carolina. So my parents have been holding on to it for months. So I finally brought it home on the plane. And I did like showing what I bought in North Carolina, but I have to try it on here because I ran out of time. So I have to try everything on still. Like this week, I have to work Monday through Saturday. With no day off. I don't like working a lot of days in a row, but I have Sunday off after that. I mean, that's what happens when you ask for days off in a week. Then you have to work the rest of the week. But it's like, 6 days in a row. Sometimes I have to do that. Like, sometimes you work 6 or 7 days in a row. 1 week, I had 2 days off, but I picked up shifts on both of those days, so I had like 14 days off. 14 days of work in a row. And I was like, but, I mean, I know people have it worse than that. I know. It's just not something I'm used to, so I'm like all out of sorts. But it's all good. This isn't very good. This was $3. I don't know that it was worth $3. It's Supreme, so it has like the sour cream and the tomatoes on it. But I don't know. I guess I'll turn off the camera now. I'm just sitting here breathing and eating, so I'll breathe and eat on my own time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more mukbangs, tell me, or just watch them. I have a bunch of them. I like doing this because I like talking to you guys, but like, I don't want to do nothing while I talk to you. So this gives me something to focus on while we talk. But if you hate chewing, this is probably disgusting, but whatever. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, hopefully with good news. Bye.